So in this video lesson, what we're doing is we are discussing that prompt, that grief and narrative prompt that was due on Monday. Now we are revising it. Remember, we talked about how when we do a thing, we build on that thing, and it keeps going until it's something finished. We also talked about with those articles how you start in a place by looking at your losses, and then you move to how you've grown from those losses. So if we go over to tabs are going to be the video existence. Go over to this. Hopefully you have answered these questions. If you have not, you need to pause, reevaluate, and get that done. This begins and opens by talking about the onset of COVID, which you could definitely call a problem. And it moves into discussing what we do. How do we survive, really? And so we have these skills we can look at. You could also call that a solution, meaning that we're kind of looking at a problem-solution structure. That gives you that first half to answer that question, and I think even if you didn't get it beforehand, by knowing that that is a problem-solution structure, you can confidently finish answering the rest of those questions. Look at question 4 one more time. Look at your own writing, that brief and narrative prompt. Pause the video to think for a moment about what's something in that writing that you're proud of. Write that down while you're proud of it. If for whatever reason you can't find anything that you're proud of, what do you want to focus on as you improve your writing? So you're pausing the video now to do that. And welcome back. If you didn't pause, that was just really awkward. So let's look at mine so that we can start talking about your revision. What I want you to do is we focused on the losses, and now we're moving into this problem-solution structure. So first, we got to isolate each problem. So I lost the end of my first year teaching. I lost the opportunity to say a proper goodbye to my seniors. My seniors and I struggled together to overcome senioritis and senior project and planning for life after high school, and that kind of struggling is a bonding experience. However, there was never any closure for that struggle or bonding. We just logged out of Google Classroom one final time in May. There was no fanfare, no pomp and circumstance. There were no hugs. There are no hugs from anyone in this time of necessary but difficult social distancing. To properly social distance, I've lost time and missed experiences with my closest friends. I can video chat with my friends from college, but falls short of the vacations we dreamed of taking together this summer. This first summer after a year of being a real adult. So I'd say we can split this into 2 here. And yours is going to be a little easier to split because you were writing from your 5 things in your list. So we've got this first thing of losing the end of the school year, and the second thing where we're looking at social distancing. So here's my problem. What might be the solution? And maybe it's not a solution per se, but maybe you're also looking at this idea of how did I grow from this? What might be the upside? And a good word to pivot your perspective, to pivot your thinking, because it's going to be this nice word, however. So I lost this first year. We had this extra struggle. But however, by facing these challenges, my students and I we develop life skills that will use outside of school forever. We learn to be more adaptable. I think it'd be a good place to end it. We learn to be more adaptable. We learned to be more. We learn to extend more grace to ourselves and to each other. As I'm writing this, I also want you to notice, it's not like this is coming out one beautiful stream. I keep stopping, going back. That is A-okay. If you're one of those rare people that can just spew forth excellent writing, you are a lucky duck. So let's look. So however, by facing these challenges, my students and I develop life skills that we'll use outside of school forever. We learn to be more adaptable. We learn to extend more grace to ourselves and to each other. While these lessons were hard-earned, the value will be evident. like that, for years to come. These months are difficult. Will ultimately prepare us for years. So we've got this first problem. This is our loss, our problem. Remember, once again, it's really important to write about those losses. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to do it a light orange so it's not too aggressive. However, by facing these challenges, my students and I develop life skills that we'll use outside of school forever. We learn to be more adaptable. We learn to extend more grace to ourselves and to each other. While these lessons were hard-earned, they're valuably evident for years to come. These months, while difficult, will ultimately prepare us for years. Notice how I'm rereading what I'm doing. I'm not doing that because I want to per se. I'm doing that to check my writing to make sure it's where it should be. I'm going to highlight that solution now. So, the next problem. This idea of social distancing. Well, even though we social distance, we didn't lose those friendships. We're blessed enough that we have FaceTime, texting, and stuff. So once again, I'm going to kind of crutch on that pivot word of however. You do not have to use however. If you can write a beautiful transition, that would be excellent. But here we are writing on the fly, at least for this video or lesson. So here we are using however. However, while our video chats were not the same as meeting in person, these chats still provided comfort. And why are you giving me a blue squiggly? There you go. However, our video chats were not the same as meeting in person. These chats still provided comfort and companionship. In a way, these video chats were almost more valuable than our vacations because they solidified our commitment to each other. These chats made our commitment almost tangible. We became better communicators because y'all know that there's a learning curve with using Zoom and video chats and relying just on text. We became better communicators. It wasn't what we planned or what we wanted, but it is what taught us. We became. What are you telling me? No, it's past tense. Ignore, you're wrong. We became better communicators. It wasn't what we planned or what we wanted, but it is what taught us. What did it teach us?
Maybe that was strong.
About the strength of ourselves and our. How about wait? Yes, I like that, but I need to do words better. But it taught us. But what it is what taught us about our own. No, I don't want plural. Our own strength and the strength of our friendships. So let's once again skip through this because proofreading. So the socially distant stuff, that's what you already wrote, so hopefully you've already proofread that. However, while our video chats were not the same as meeting in person, these chats still provided comfort and companionship. In a way, these video chats were almost more valuable than our vacations because they solidified our commitment to each other. These chats made our commitment to each other almost tangible. We became better communicators. It wasn't what we planned or what we wanted, but it is what taught us about our strength and the strength of our friendships. Taught us more. And so notice, even once you write a thing, that doesn't mean it's done. It just gives you something to start with, to play with a little more later. So I'm going to highlight that. orange, that blue so that I know. And then y'all will have 3 more. Okay, I've done the 2. So if you want, I got my example from the previous class period. It's my second period peeps chilling with me while I make this video. This is my first period kiddos had. This is what we created. So if you want to go ahead and pause your video to read those examples as well to get another idea, you definitely can. So there's that example, and there's that example. This is what I want you to do with your own writing. I want you to identify each thing from your list, and then I want you to write, how did you grow from that? What is either the silver lining or the strength that came from that, the skill that came from that? You'll start working on that in class. If you're watching this, you're probably not in class. You're probably doing this for your recap on your Learn from Home day. I want you to sit down and write this in like a sitting or 2, but then I also want you to come back to it after a few hours, maybe the next day, and revise. Look at it with fresh eyes. Also notice how I read things out loud. That's not just for the convenience of for the people in front of me and the people watching this. This is also because your brain processes differently when you hear a thing than when you just read a thing. And so you're more likely to catch your mistakes when you read it out loud. So if you murmur to yourself, no one's going to think you're crazy. They're just going to think you're revising. Or if they do think you're crazy, they're going to think you definitely belong in this classroom. Do we have any questions for our people here? If you are one of the people watching this, if you got a question, please go ahead and shoot me an email. You've got this. This is due Monday, August 17th at 11:59 p.m. as said on that weekly calendar that you should have etched into your soul. Weekly calendar on the soul. It's also pushed out through Remind. I believe that is the conclusion of this video. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.